Hi, I'm back. I decided to make a video this time versus the just like the audio, like a typical podcast stuff. And the reason I did that is because I think it's important for people like us with PVCs, SVT, and these weird hard things that people don't understand, is that there's a real face behind it. So I think I'm gonna stick with the video format. I hope you don't mind looking at this face for a while. But I've been reading through the comments on my initial PVC post, Living with PVCs, the struggle to survive. And the common theme is nobody understands. We go to doctors, we go to cardiologists, we go to electrophysiologists, and nobody gets it. You're fine. They're benign. Don't worry about it. They're not going to kill you. Just keep on trucking. Does not work that way, does it? And we all know that. You know that. I know that. Anybody with PVCs, SVT, we know that. Every day is a struggle. And as a counselor, a therapist, I have worked with people with PTSD and trauma. And I kept reflecting back as to what's the damn difference? Right? For us, what's the difference? I remember when my PVCs I remember the first time I had PVCs. So this is being pulled back. It's kind of a rubber band effect. We're being pulled back to that trauma. I'm being pulled back to this trauma. And when I thought of it that way, I realized it is a trauma. Because it has stuck with me for so long. But when I had that first life experience of having thousands of PVCs, bigeminy, trigeminy, it became debilitating. I can remember those events vividly. And when I have a PVC, I'm taken back there, right? I'm taken back to the moment when that'll happen because I'm afraid it's going to happen again. I'm afraid I'm going to be bedridden or couch-ridden. I'm not going to be able to get out of the house, right? Because there's a fear you're going, pardon my French here, no, it's not French, but pardon me, you're going to fucking die. That's what's going through my head. You're going to fucking die. So what do? Don't worry about it. They're benign. They're not going to kill you. They may not kill me. They haven't yet. I had them in my 20s. They haven't killed me yet. And I may not die. But every time I have a wad of PVCs or SVT, the first thought in my head is, you're dead. You're going to die. Come to terms with it. So no matter, it's irrelevant to me at this point what a doctor tells me, that they're benign. They're not going to kill you. You have a healthy heart. Yeah, everything's great. Exercise, do what you want. Slide that all aside. Okay? I hate to be that way, but I have to slide that all aside. Because true though that may be, I still have to live with the trauma that I get with this when this shit goes nuts. Right? Just like y'all do. You miss work. You don't want to go out with people. You don't want to go outside. It's not safe. Safety's in here. Safety's in the home, right? For a lot of folks. And it was that way for me. You go to the store and there's a lot of people. That creates anxiety, or the anxiety is going to cause PVCs, SVT, whatever the case may be for you. And we think we're going to die. And to compound things, it's difficult for people around us to understand that. It's difficult for people to realize that this is very serious. Okay? We're not going to die. I think most of us get that. We understand that. Somewhere in here, we understand that. The problem is in the moment. Every time we have this stuff, it's a trauma. It's a trauma we have to live with. It's a trauma we have to try to work through every time. And the problem is we have the initial trauma, okay, right here, and it just keeps compounding until you have a pile of this stuff that's bigger than you are, right? And you try to work through it. You try to understand that they're benign. You try to understand you're not going to die, but in the moment you're going to die. That's what I think. That's what a lot of you think. You know, SVT. When your heart takes off without your permission, you're going to die. So that's a trauma to me. To me, that's trauma. That's something that's very damaging, right? Something life is reduced. The quality and happiness of life is diminished because of these things. And when we go back and listen to somebody say, they're benign, they're not going to kill you, Move on. Just go on. We're not going to do it. Take a medication, whatever. That's abhorrent to me. That pisses me off. Because it's not that simple. It's not black and white, folks. And this is for doctors that refuse to listen. Now, I have some doctors that are very good with this stuff. I'm not going to lie. You know, I have a cardiologist in the past that I've understood. But most don't. Because they know you're not going to die, so they cut it off. They don't understand the psychological and emotional damage that's being done. So we don't put a lot of effort into, let's stop the PVC. Let's prevent these things from ever happening. Let's understand it, research, and study it, right? So we're not doing that because they won't kill us, right? But I don't give a shit. This is the quality of life. When I walk outside, I don't want to hear thump, PVC. I sit down and play my drums. I don't want to get SVT. I don't want to get PVCs. I don't want to be in the middle of a movie and suddenly I get PVCs and I'm thinking to myself, I can't remember this movie because I'm focused on the PVCs. Another damn moment of trauma. They're not benign. Physiologically, and when it comes to mortality, they're not benign. I mean, they are benign, all right? But quality of life, happiness, joy, existing in a world that you want to be full in, you want to have a full, rich life, it's malignant as hell. And now I'm going to have to ask you to do something, the same thing that I've been doing. If your doctor tells you they're benign, forget about them, educate them. They don't know. Tell them. Hey, buckaroo banzai. They may not physiologically kill me, but emotionally they're killing me. Psychologically they're killing me. And they're going to tell you to go see a counselor or psychologist, which is fine. Right? That's fine, because that's what I am. I'm a counselor. But you're going to have to educate the counselor as well on exactly what these things are. All right? It's just what we're going to have to do. All right? So, I guess to close, every time one of these things, you have an episode, every time you have to live with these things day in and day out is continued trauma. It's very traumatic. Most people don't understand that. I face a lot of things in life, some scary shit that don't linger with me. This lingers every day. Any minuscule thing changes physiologically, and my mind knows you're going to die. PVC, SVT, you're going to die. I'm still alive, by the way. And I've had them 20 and I'm in my late 40s. So we have to figure out a way to get the world to understand. We have to get people around us to understand that don't at this point. And that includes your cardiologist, electrophysiologist, your MD, general practitioners, whoever the case may be. I do my best to educate counselors as much as I possibly can when the situation arises. So we have to do better, I guess. We're going to have to advocate for ourselves. Because only we know, right? Only we know. But we're not alone. That's the key. We're not alone, and we're still alive. All right? So thanks for tuning in the channel. I appreciate all the comments. You guys have got some very good stuff going, and I hope it helps to communicate, because it does me. It helps me to read them, comment, and so on and so forth. So keep it up. All right? Thank you.